Now we will discuss very important topic, that is incorporation of a trust in India. Now I will give you a detailed step-by-step guide for incorporation of trust in India. Are you planning to start a trust in India, but you don't know where to begin? In this video, we will walk you through a step-by-step process to register a trust in India under Indian Trust Act 1882. So stay tuned till the end to get all the details. Trust registration is very simplified. The first step, understanding a trust. First, let's understand what is a trust. A trust is a legal arrangement where the owner, also known as a settlor, also known as the author, transfers some property to trustee to manage the property for the benefit of beneficiary. So this is the understanding of a trust. Then here three parties are involved: settlor, trustee, beneficiary. Settlor, also called as a author, also called as a owner. There are two types of trust: private trust, public trust. Private trust for the benefit of specific individuals. Public trust for a charity, for the beneficiary, for the benefit of the public at large. Beneficiaries are public at large. That is a public trust. So trust is equal to settlor plus trustee plus beneficiary. These three parties are there in the trust. Step 2, decide trust details. Before proceeding with registration, finalize the important details. I will explain you the checklist. First, name of the trust. You finalize what would be the name of your trust. Then address of the trust, registered office address of the trust. Purpose and objectives. Purpose for forming of a trust. What are the objectives? Then detail of settlor. Settlor is also called as a founder, author. Then minimum 2 trustees, full details. Then type of a trust property, whether movable property you are donating or immovable property. So to minimize the stamp duty, generally a small amount of cash is often used as an initial property. Initially, you can deposit in 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees. Then that would be better to minimize the stamp duty, initial stamp duty. Next step, step 3 is draft the trust deed. Next, you need to prepare a trust deed and stamp paper of required value. It depends on state to state. This legal documents defines the purpose and management of trust. Key elements of the trust deed are name and address of the trust, objectives and purpose of the trust, details of the settlor or author, and details of the trustees, powers and responsibilities of the trustees, management of trust assets. These are all the key details. Then stamp paper value. This vary from state to state. Then step 4, execute the trust deed. Once the trust deed is drafted, it needs to be signed and witnessed properly. What are the requirements for execution? Trust deed shall signed on all pages by settlor. 2 witnesses to sign the trust deed. Attach identity proofs of the settlor, identity proof of trustees, identity proof of witnesses, proof of a trust address like electricity bill or rent agreement. Then NOC, no objection certificate from property owner if it is rented. Step 5, register trust deed. Now take the executed trust deed to the sub-registrar office for registration. Submit trust deed along with the settlor, trustees and witnesses present. ID verification will be done by registrar, and data entry and photography of settlor and witnesses. Then pay registration fee. Then after that collect a certified copy. That also depends on sub-registrar office. Within 2-3 days you can collect certified copy. Another step 7 is obtain PAN and open a bank account. Apply for a PAN card for the trust and open bank account in its name. Documents for PAN application, copy of registered trust deed is required. ID and address proof of trustees are required. Passport size photos of the trustees are required for obtaining a PAN and open a bank account. See, these PAN and bank account are mandatory for financial transactions. Then another step 8, apply for tax exemptions. This is only for charitable trust, public trust. For your trust is for charitable purposes, then apply for tax exemptions to save on taxes. Important registrations are 80G registration for donor tax benefits, 12A registration for income tax exemption, FCRA registration if receiving foreign donations. Tax exemptions help in fundraising. So by the following the above simple steps, now you can successfully register a trust in India. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legal and financial guides. Thank you.